In the later life of the author, the challenges that she faced really transitioned from environmental to the social and majorly political. There was times in her opposition that she had to even go into hiding, and she was constantly compromising her safety. It's really interesting because this really goes back to in the beginning of the book when she talks about helping the environment is in turn helping the people. There's a really great symbiosis that is happening in the author's text of how when she helps the environment, she is also helping the people in that environment and vice versa. It seems that it was almost inevitable that these transitions were going to happen later in her life to focus on the political because of all the resistance that she was facing when even trying to protect the environment. What was really great is that by this time, she had a really strong network of people that were able to help her keep her safe and also keep on track with the goals and the mission of helping both the environment and the politics of Kenya. In overcoming this, she really had to rely on that network. This is a really great example of leadership because she never wanted to be in power, to be in control of everything. She wanted to help people, and she wanted people to be people. This is really evident when she opens her house to everybody. And there are tons of people inside her house, inside her living room. She even welcomes in the police as well. She's really doing a compassionate thing. She's really trying to make her leadership nonviolent and very loving. And she's using these tactics that are very similar to King and resisting the government and creating positive change for both the environment and the politics of her time. Again, she was very peaceful, she was very welcoming, and she really wanted to focus on education. She would host lectures in her living room, and this was in a hope to really create a grassroots sort of campaign that she was really hoping for in creating and implementing these changes that she was fighting over for the environment and the politics. This really shows how resilient she was in the face of danger, in the face of political opposition. Her focus in later life was on social injustice, and she really kept that at heart. She never gave up, and she knew that there was something good and something positive that could come from this. There's times that she was very low in her later life, very easy to give up, very easy to pass the baton to a very large network of people, but she kept going. And she really wanted to be the middle person between political polarization. She really wanted to focus on unity and definitely on democracy as well. It seems that her focus of justice was largely emotional. She never really presented arguments or really tried to create some sort of rationale or some sort of philosophical proof as to why her way is best. She wanted to focus on how the environment made the people feel, how the people were cooperating with each other inside this political atmosphere. She did some irrational sacrifices that really defined her life challenges, and there was definitely a lack of rationality in her actions and what she envisions social justice to do, and she really relied on the emotional side to really get into the people that she was protesting against and getting into the people that she was really trying to network with. Again, her community focus was very large at this time of her life, throughout her life, honestly. But it was really evident in seeing how these networks of people were helping her accomplish this goal of social justice through a very emotional point. The author's life was certainly an inspiration for myself as I was able to see how resilience and how determination can really pay off, but not just pay off, but also be something that just can't not happen. You have a passion and your life would be nothing without it. No matter how hard, no matter how difficult, the idea of justice, the idea of social justice, the idea of democracy is something that was very worthwhile to the author, and seeing that has truly inspired me to understand what passions inside myself and what passions I have for social justice will allow me and empower me to be the best person that I can, not just for myself, but for the community at large.